With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
In this question, we are asked that which of the following group of animals is homeothermals, has single occipital condyle, 12 pair of cranial nerves, pneumatic bones, and 4-chambered heart. So simply what all characteristics we are given, if we enlist, first is the homeothermal. So homeothermal are basically the organisms who are able to maintain their body temperature, right? They're able to maintain their constant body temperature, so their body temperature doesn't change as per the environment. The next characteristic is single occipital condyle, right? It's the single occipital condyle, so it's a knob-like structure near the skull that articulates, right? So simply that's the occipital condyle. So we are asked that just one the single occipital condyle is present. Then the third one is that the 12 pair of cranial nerves, right? The 12 pair of cranial nerves. Then apart from this, the next characteristic is the pneumatic bones, right? Next characteristic is the pneumatic bones. So these are simply those bones which have the air filled cavity, right? The bones which have air filled cavity within them, right? So in humans, they are seen in relation to the nasal cavity. They enclose the paranasal sinus, but pneumatic bones, they are the special characteristic feature of the birds, right? That is the class aves. And lastly, the 4-chambered heart. So we get to see the 4-chambered heart only and only in case of the mammals and the aves, right? Exception is the crocodile, which is a reptilian. All the reptiles have 3-chambered heart, but the crocodile, being a reptilian, have the 4-chambered heart. So we look at the option here. So the option 1 is pteropus, macropus, and delphinus. So they all three belong to the class Mammalia, right? And they basically are homeothermal, right? They do not have the single occipital condyle, they have the 2 occipital condyles, right? So in them they have the 2 occipital condyles, so this will not be correct in their context. Then they do have the 12 pair of cranial nerves, they do not have the pneumatic bones. The bones in mammals, they are solid, they are not hollow, right? So this is not correct. And they do have the 4-chambered heart. So there are 2 characteristics which are not in correlation with the mammalia, so the first option will be wrong. Then next we are given that Cetacula, neoprene, columba. So they all belong to the class aves, that is the birds. So birds, they are also homeothermal. They have the single occipital condyle. They have the 12 pair of cranial nerves. They also have the pneumatic bones, and they do even have the 4-chambered heart. So we can say that all the characteristics are very well matching to the option 2, that is to the aves. So we can say that option 2 can be our correct answer. But if we look at the other option, so the other option is calots, cetudo, chameleon. So they all are basically the reptiles, right? They basically belong to the class Reptilia. So they basically are not homeothermal, right? They're poikilothermal, means they're not able to maintain their body temperature, right? They even have the single occipital condyle, right? They basically do not have the 12 pair of the cranial nerves. They neither have the pneumatic bones, and their heart is actually 3-chambered, not 4-chambered. So this is even wrong. And then lastly, we are given the hyla and bufo. So this is an example of the amphibia, right? They are the example, they belong to the class amphibia. So amphibians, they are even not homeothermal. They have the 2 occipital condyle, right? They do not have the pneumatic bones, and their heart is even 3-chambered. So this is even wrong. So we can say that it is the option 2 that's a correct answer here, right?
For class 6 to 12, ITG and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.